Yo, what's up, nerds? Welcome back to another Build Your Own Precon. Today is a really gimmicky one. So, I'm gonna be bringing out Firesong and Sunspeaker. And usually I give you a little bit of budget to work with, but, no, this deck is really close to the budget. And I don't even think it's really good where it is. So, 4 red white, 4/6 Minotaur Cleric, red instants and sorceries you control have lifelink. Whenever a white instant or sorcery causes you to gain life, Firesong and Sunspeaker deals 3 damage to target creature or player. So this deck really leans into the first ability. And I think it's important to get back to the creatures and start with the instants and sorceries. So Light of Hope is going to be gaining you life, so you can activate that second ability. It's also removal. Surge of Salvation, we'll get back to that. Swords of Plowshares is removal. We'll get back to Boros Charm. So Lantern Flare is going to be gaining you life. And I don't know if the cleave cost actually makes it count as red as well. But it does something. Lightning Helix is going to be triggering both abilities. And then we get into the problem, because I think I went overboard with these. You got Magma Quake, deals X damage to each creature without flying and each planeswalker. Without flying. Sacred Fire, whatever. Throw possibilities to straw. End the Festivities is 1 damage to each creature. Festival Trokin, 2 life for each creature in play. Peach Garnoth, 2 life for each creature in play. Pyroclasm is 2 damage to each creature. Whip Flare is 2 damage to each artifact creature. Angel Fire Ignition can give one of your things indestructible and whatever. Anger of the Gods, Deafening Clarion, 3 damage to each creature. Nahiri's Wrath can deal damage equal to the mana value of cards you discard with it. Slagstorm is 3 damage to each creature. Sweltering Suns is 3 damage to each creature. Blight Flame will trigger both abilities. Chain Reaction is X damage to each creature. Gyre is X damage to each creature, and Planeswalker you don't control. Star of Extinction is 20 damage to each creature. Blasphemous Act is 13 damage to each creature. So, if you can't tell, I really want to lean into that. You're gaining life off of the instants and sorceries you cast. So, Blasphemous Act on a table of 10 creatures is 130 life gain. Star of Extinction is 20 life per creature. And there are cards to give your creatures indestructible, but some of these just cost so much that the deck probably doesn't really function, and your commander is 6 mana, so it's hard to get it on the board. I guess we'll just move on to like the auras. You have things to give your creatures indestructible, and then ways to benefit off the life gain. Test of Endurance is one of the win cons, because let's be real, you pass off Blasphemous Act. You have it. What's that word? You have it resolved. There we go. And you're way past 50 life. Dictator of the Twin Gods is just overkill. The land base sucks. Cause I don't know where all the budget went on this deck. It just kind of like just disappeared. So I guess we move back to the creatures. Feldon, Ronom, Excavator. You get to exile cards when it's dealt damage, and cast one of those cards this turn. So if you play, Anger the Gods or whatever, that's 3 damage to him, and 3 more cards, one of which you can cast this turn. Mogg Maniac deals damage to target opponent whenever it's dealt damage. So Blasphemous Act, it's dealing 13 damage to an opponent. You have things with Enrage to benefit off of being dealt damage. You have Mamma Mia. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Mamma Mia. So, Reckless Barbarian to help you get out your commander faster. Selfless Spirit gives your things indestructible. I don't want you sidebar, please. Wall of Essence gains you life whenever it's dealt damage. Boros Reckoner deals damage when it's dealt damage. Frontline Medic can give your things indestructible. Heliod is probably where some of the budget went. But +1/+1 counters whenever you gain life. Patron of the Arts is Treasure to help you get things out faster. Stoutarm is life gain and throwing creatures, I guess, because some of your things are going to get big when you're gaining so much life. Fey Steed is giving your things indestructible. Ill-Tempered Loner can go infinite with Angel Fire Ignition that we saw earlier. Phyrexian Vindicator deals damage when dealt damage, but 4 white pips kind of hurts it. Spray Mare, again, is dealt damage, deals that much damage. Same thing with Truefire Captain, Brash Taunter. Obsidian Charmaw can just remove non-basic lands. Stuffy Doll just deals damage. Wrathful Red Dragon deals damage. How much is this? Yeah, no cheaper version. Coalhauler Swine deals damage to each player. So you deal Star of Extinction. That's 20 to everybody, but it includes yourself. Felidar Sovereign is another way to win. Nykthos Paragon bumps the whole team. And then if we go into the artifacts, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Boros Signet, Fire Diamond, Marble Diamond, Mind Stone, Boros Cluestone, and then Sun Forger to get certain instants and sorceries from the deck. But if you can't tell, it barely functions. We'll run like a test hand. I'll run a test hand to show it. So we go like turn 1, Soul Ring, cycle Ash Barrens to search for a move to hand to search our library for planes. We'll shuffle. Move on to turn 2. Go planes. Heliod Suncrowned. Go to turn 3. We're going to pretend that an opponent has something threatening. See, like, Lantern Flare doesn't work unless you have creatures, so you're kind of stuck there. Or turn 4, bring down Firesong. Go to turn 5, and then we're gonna assume there's so many creatures, and we're gonna cast this for 4. So that'll take out our Frontline Medic. Firesong and Sunspeaker gets like, I'm gonna assume there's like 6 other creatures on the board. So it's gonna get like, should be at 10, 12. Move to next turn, planes, deal damage, gain 1 life, deal 3 damage, play Peach Garden Oath, deal 3 damage, +1/+1s, like it, I mean, theoretically it works, it's super slow, finding your win cons is hard, it doesn't have enough draw, so let me know, what would you cut, what would you add? Do you think this deck is even worth salvaging? Because it's a mess, right? Alright, so let me know. Bye. I mean, not bye. See you next time.